This doesn't hurt at all. It does make a little summing sound. Thank you so much for being on time. Okay. Well, it seems that you missed a couple of appointments. Oh, okay. You were feeling better. So the issue with your ears improved over the past couple of months? It started again. So sorry to hear that. Okay. Says here that you took vacations into, you were hiking and you went into a river and a lake. You were swimming there. Okay. And a few weeks after that, I'm sorry, a couple of days after that is when the issues started happening again. Okay. So you're feeling quite dizzy. Also, you're hearing things in your ear, like a ringing sound. Okay. Pain. Is there any pain present? Discomfort, let's say burning sensation, itchiness that cannot be contained, anything like that? Constantly. Okay. Also says here that you've been taking medication for this, for the pain only. What type of medication? Okay, that's a good one, but I would prefer not to take anything without examination. Okay. So first of all, let's take a peek in there. At the moment, you're still feeling it the same as 2 weeks ago? Yeah. When you were swimming in the lake, right? What color was the water you were swimming in? Was it crystal clear? Was it brownish? Maybe a little bit of green? Greenish? Okay. Your tour guide told you that it was safe to swim in that water? Yeah, we don't normally want to swim on murky water that has a lot of algae on it. But let's examine you, okay? Let's start by checking this one. Now you were telling me that it's mostly on the internal part. Okay. Well, there's a lot of earwax. It seems that it was impacted earwax, which is the earwax when it gets hardened like a rock, but there's a little opening on it, almost like, did you scratch it maybe with something? Probably. Yeah, I do notice that there's a little mark on it. Okay, be a little bit closer here. Okay. The opening is quite small, so I'm not able to look way into the ear canal. Okay, let's check the other one. Now, okay, it's also impacted impacted. Oh, another small opening there. Now in this case we are gonna have to remove the impacted section so we can check out inside the ear canal, because I'm not able to fully see inside it. As you can notice, the otoscope is quite big and the opening that you have is quite smaller, so it's not enough to see it. So you're not able to see what's in the ear canal. Right now you have impacted earwax right here in this part with a tiny opening on there. We need to remove this wall of earwax so we can check the inside of the ear canal. Normally the pain that you are describing tends to be around this area near the eardrum here. Maybe something is pressing it or it has been damaged, because you shouldn't feel any pain whatsoever in this area. So what we are going to be doing first is make an opening here so we can make our way inside your ear. Okay, I have my suspicion on what it could be, but I want to make sure first and see it with my eyes before I tell you. Okay, let me just prep you up. We're gonna check each ear, and this procedure might be a tiny bit uncomfortable, so I'm gonna apply a serum that is gonna help with that. Okay, I don't want you to feel discomfort, and this is gonna numb the area. It's gonna feel quite good once we apply it. Okay, so let's start here. It's gonna feel a little bit cool, then it's gonna slowly start feeling warm and numbing the area. Okay, that's what we want here. I'm gonna give it a bit of time. Now I'm gonna check your medical history on your past treatments, because I see that this is a chronic issue with you, and the overproduction of earwax is something that we need to take into consideration. Yeah, the last time that you have a full, complete ear cleanup was about 3 months. And you didn't came because you felt good. You weren't struggling. The last treatment actually worked. That's good. That's very good to hear. Okay, let me check out how it looks in there. Okay, it has softened up enough so we can start scrubbing the area, quite gently, of course. And then we can make ourselves way inside your ear canal. Okay. We're going to be using our ear cleaning tools here. Now, let's try not to move, okay? Even though it's on the outside part of your ear, we don't want to have any accidents. Okay, here we go. We're just scratching and removing the impacted earwax. Now that it has softened up, you don't feel anything, right? Discomfort, pain. Okay, that's good. Very good. Yeah, this is something that, as I was saying in your file, is quite common. The impacted earwax, it just gets hardened because it's so filled up with earwax that in the outer part it just becomes a little rock because this exposure to the air, and yeah, especially if you live in dry climates. Very good. It's working great. That's quite a lot. Okay, we are almost there. Then I'm gonna be checking inside. There we go. Let's take a peek before we move to the end of the other ear. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely what I was suspecting in this case. Which is not good. You have a lot of algae inside your ear. You have a few microorganisms there having a little party that we don't want them anywhere near your eardrum. Most of them look trapped in the earwax. Oh yeah, I know it sounds awful. These little microorganisms is what fish and other creatures in lakes tend to eat. They're pretty tiny, you can barely see them, but you don't want anything like that in your ear, especially the algae, because it has some bacteria in it, and that is what is causing pain inside your ear. So we have to do a full disinfection, remove any traces of bacteria especially, and clean up very, very deeply. I'm gonna start with that before we continue with the other ear. I want to put some drops that is gonna just kill them. Okay, after that, and I clean the other ear, the impacted earwax, we're gonna be moving into a complete eardrum cleanup. Okay, that is what is gonna take the most time, but what this is gonna do is just kill all the microorganisms and the algae that is living inside your ear. Now, this is not gonna hurt, but it's gonna feel odd once it's inside your ear. Okay, might feel a bit tingly, but that's okay. Please bear with me with this. Okay. I know it sounds awful, but believe me, it's something that can be fixed easily. Okay. I'm gonna squeeze your ear. There we go. Good. Now let's move into this ear. Making our opening, and I'm sure that it's gonna be the same as this ear. Okay. Let's try not to move. Okay. Yeah, just keep your head like that. Very good. This one had more time to dissolve and soften the impacted earwax, so it's easier to remove. Okay. There we go. How long does it take? Well, for this type of situations, it's definitely gonna take some time because we are talking about algae with bacteria, so it needs to be a complete deep cleanup of the ear. Yeah, definitely never swim on places where you notice there's algae, milky water. It's the same as in the pool that you see algae. You don't want to go in there. Yeah, milky water, it's a no safe zone. Okay. Almost there. I know that you might be mortified about this, but once we do the cleanup, you're gonna be fine. What I would really suggest is to go to your doctor to have yourself checked out. Sometimes maybe you had a scratch or something and this bacteria can go in there. Have you ever felt during these 2 weeks with fever, headaches that don't go away? Yeah, you want to get checked out by your doctor with that. Right now we can only treat your ears. That's what we are specialized here. But yeah, you want to get treated for it. Even if you're not feeling any of the symptoms, you want to prevent it. Sometimes the incubation time can take more time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this one is more infested than the other ear. Quite a lot. need to apply a little bit more in this part because the infestation is quite severe. Just to make sure, I'm going to apply more here too. Gonna squeeze both ears. You're feeling the tingliness? Yeah. There we go. Let's check it out. Okay, that's great. They are completely inactive. That looks great. Okay, we are safe to remove them. Now I'm going to be applying this serum. This is to prevent any infection in case that by accident we scratch the inside of your ear canal. With this, we are going to prevent any infection. Okay? Takes a little bit to start working out, but it's definitely something that is needed for you. Now this takes a couple of minutes to start working. I'm gonna have to call my assistant to help me because this is gonna be a two-person job. We need to remove this ASAP. It's something that you and I don't want to have that inside there for too long. Now, everything's dead now, but there's still the possibility of infection. Hopefully with this we're gonna prevent it and nothing else will happen. Let's give it a couple of minutes. I'm gonna bring my assistant and we're gonna be preparing you for the cleanup. In your case, I would say at least 20 minutes. That's why I'm gonna call my assistant, because if not, it will take me 20 minutes on each ear. We want to do this as fast as possible, especially on this case, but if necessary we're going to take as much time as we need, because algae can be very, very tricky, especially on humid, dark places like the ear canal. Yeah, it definitely grows really, really fast. So even though I apply this serum to kill it, it can pop out. We're gonna have to use our gear for protection, because we don't know what type of algae you have there. I'm gonna send it to the lab in case that something, hopefully not happens, that maybe you develop an infection. We know what was in there, but hopefully nothing like that will happen with what we applied for the prevention of infection. Okay, so let me just call my assistant and prep you for the cleanup. Hi nurse, yes, we are going to be doing a complete PPE cleanup of the ears. Yes, this is an infestation area, so we're going to have to do the full PPE, please. Yeah, we are going to be moving the patient into the treatment bed. Yeah, if you can take the PPE 2 and 5. Yeah, of course. Thank you, nurse. Yeah, as soon as possible, please. And can you tell my assistant to cancel my next appointment? Thank you. Yeah, we don't know how much time we're going to be taking on this, so also let them know that you're going to be busy during that time. Thank you so much, nurse. Very good. Okay. So we are going to be moving you into the treatment bed right here on the back, okay? If you can please follow me. Okay. Are you comfortable like that? You're going to have to be in your bag. Now, we have two options for you. In this case, it's very delicate what we are going to be doing. We can help you feel more relaxed with medication. This might make you feel a little bit sleepy during the cleanup. This is just to remove any anxieties that you may have. The other option is just to go like this and keep your eyes closed. I don't know if that's an option for you, but during this procedure we really need you to stay still, not move whatsoever. You will like the medication? Okay. Nurse? Yes, the relaxing pill. Thank you. It's gonna be just 5 milligrams, please. Yeah, seeing here in the chart. Just like that. Thank you. Here you go. Yeah, you can swallow it, bite it. It's safe to drink without water. And it tastes like strawberries. Okay. Very good. So you're gonna start feeling very, very sleepy during this time. You might fall asleep. So what we're gonna be doing is put your neck here. This little strap is gonna prevent your head from moving. Okay? Right here in your forehead. Good. Thank you, nurse. Okay. Are you ready? Very good. Now let me just... You might feel a little bit cold. So we're going to cover you with a blanket here. And again, it's okay if you feel really sleepy and take a little nap. Completely safe. Okay? Very good. Are you ready, nurse? You have all the instruments and PPE? Very good, thank you. Okay. Okay, we're back here. That was quite some work we did there. Okay. We took, I'm sorry, you're still feeling a little bit sleepy. Don't worry, it's normal. I hope that you're feeling better. The dizziness stopped. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, so we were able to take the samples and we're going to be sending them to the lab. So we have them in our records in case that the development of any infection, we know how to treat you. Okay. There's no need to check up back later, just in case that you have symptoms that I'm gonna tell you in a bit. There was a lot of earwax again, overproduction, along with the infestation and also the algae. I cannot tell you what type of algae it was, but they're gonna let us know in the lab at least in 48 hours, hopefully. Sometimes they take their time, but I made it go into the Rushmore. Okay. Now, we were able to clean up every single inch of your ear canal, both areas. There were no accidents, no cuts or bruises, anything like that. So I'm pretty certain that the chances for infections are 0, but we never know. Okay. Your symptoms, the first one is dizziness. You don't feel it anymore. That is good. The other symptoms that you were telling me, they should go away too. But in case that you still feel them or they come back after 48 hours, please come back. Okay. We're gonna have to do more examination and maybe another kind of treatment. Maybe the algae went inside your pores. Hopefully not. But with the analysis of it, we're gonna know how to completely remove it. Now, we're gonna send you home with drops. This is to clean up the area, and in case that there's spore of algae that went into your pores, hopefully it's gonna clean them. Okay, the nurse is gonna give them to you when you go out to the reception, and also the instructions. The only thing you have to do is apply 1 drop on each ear before going to bed. You're gonna apply it like this till you head to the side. Apply the drop, count 50 seconds, and then do the same on the other ear, and that's it. You're going to be doing this for a whole week. But again, very important, if you feel that the symptoms don't go away or come back in the next 48 hours, please come back to us. Okay. Is there anything else that you need or you have questions? Well, it was my pleasure. Thank you so much for coming with us. Please follow Nurse Jonie here. She's gonna give you your information kit and your drops. Of course, take care. Nurse, after you're done with the patient, please come back. Thank you.